stops, no one knows. We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. We're going down. Do you dare to follow me down? Head into the unknown.
Hi. You guys are gonna have to give me a minute here. I can't see the chat. I don't know what's going on. It's strange because even my StreamYard. Okay, look, I have to refresh. If it ends, I'll restart it. So, because I can't see anything, so I'll be back. Nope. Still nothing. What the heck is going on? Just a sec. Let me see what's happening. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see a chat at all. Okay, nobody can see a chat, so that tells me that there's a glitch. And I think I'm not a real big conspiracy person, but it's quite possible that I've been hacked. Yeah, all my settings are normal. Everything is fine. Weird, just a minute. I might have to restart it anyways, because no, it's not. This is wild, you guys. I'm going to refresh one more time. You guys can try to refresh your screens. If we get kicked out, I'll just start another live. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can refresh one more time. Give it a shot to refresh, you guys, and we'll get started. I see chat. Got the chat. Well, that's actually good news, because then I'm not super duper far behind. Just making sure that I don't have anything. Okay, everybody, if you don't see chat, refresh. I have no explanation to what just happened. Nothing was different. Nothing was changed. So I don't know. Anyways, how's everybody today? Good. As you can see, I'm home for a few days. I don't know how many days, but I am home for a few days. Super happy about it. It's amazing. Like I just had this huge weight lift off me. Basically, as soon as we hit the BC border, there was still tons of snow, like on the highway and stuff. But when I got here, we have lots of snow up on the mountain. Harley is loving life. It is literally 4 degrees outside, but snow everywhere. It's perfect winter weather. So it's good. It's beautiful. My scenery is so much better. I can breathe. This is amazing. So let's say hi to everybody. I know it's been a wild couple of days, right? Carrie Bailey, it's good to see you. Thanks for coming. Sorry, April, one of my favorites as well. Hey, Jay, Melissa, good to see you. Hi, Amy. Hi, Roots. Miss May, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hey, CJ. Graham Tam, great to see you. Hey, Allison, Marie. I hope chat is working for everybody. I believe we're good. Yeah, you guys, if you don't have chat, refresh. And Cindy B, good to see ya. AC Wood. Johnny, as always, a pleasure. Carol, hi. Thought it was your phone. Yeah, I have no words. I have no explanation. I don't know what's going on. Stop, drop, and roll. Not bad advice. Hey, Animal Keeper, thanks for being here today. Tens. Hey, Betty Knight. Hi, Sue. Trail hiker. Catter. Love that you're here. Yes, Shars in BC. My beautiful kitchen lights. And as you can see, I don't know which side it's on, but my counter, I'm not even putting shit away. That's how quick my visit home is gonna be. But I'm happy to be here. I slept so good last night. I can't even tell you. Hey, Nana. Sailor Moon, good to see you. Steffa, I haven't seen you forever. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Hi, True Crime Junkie and Cindy Sperry. Hey, Jane. Let's keep those candles lit for Jack and Lilly. I have my candle lit. It's in front of me. I tried to move it and it's too hot. I'd show it to you, but I choose life. Where we're at. I'm away in Alberta working for the winter in northern Alberta, -40. Hasn't stopped snowing since like November 17th, November 18th. There's so much snow there. It's just miserable. The place that we got, we took it sight unseen because rentals are very limited there every year. We took it sight unseen because it was a duplex, and we usually rent like either a large house or 2 apartments to accommodate our drivers, as well as for us to stay in. This year we thought we lucked out. We found a full duplex. We were able to rent both sides. Turns out it's tiny. Both sides are tiny. It's just, I hate it there. It's a miserable place to be. Hey, Kimber. Good to see you. Prayers for Jack and Lilly. Telling you. Hey, Deanna. Good to see you. Adele. I see chat on my phone, but not on my TV. I can never see chat on my TV either, unless the creator has the comments going on the screen, which I don't. I don't remember how to do that. I did it once, I don't remember how. Fire horse, good to see ya. Who else? Countryside Wildflowers, love that you're here. Thank you for being here. Hey, Nancy. It's good now. Perfect, perfect. Jesse D, good to see ya. Hey, Tam. And Darlene. Hello. Hi, Bonnie. Julie, good to see ya. My hay delivery guy is a day late, so I'm making homemade oat alfalfa granola for the flock. Wow. I can't help but jump in. There are a lot of hints in the latest RCMP interview, in my opinion. I'm less on the fence now. I'm not sure how those hints could be missed by anyone. Do tell, Johnny. The latest RCMP video, are you talking about the written article, the Globe and Mail? Countryside Wildflowers, good to see you. Women's Warrior, thank you for being here. Lynn, hi. Hey, Shy. Shenanigans is just finishing off. I hope she had a really good live. I was busy. I was having a mod meeting, you know. I thought it was about time that we held a training session. Fuck off. Oh, did I say that out loud? My bad. So am I. And the problem is with it, so we're driving home and I'm like, okay, so what are we doing for supper? Ian's like, oh, we'll just stop at the grocery store before we get there and get some stuff. I'm like, okay. So we're in the grocery store and we're looking around for stuff to cook. And I'm like, wait, I don't think I have pots and pans. I packed everything. He goes, oh, we have extra in the other apartment because the house has two separate suites and then the upstairs isn't finished yet. And I'm like, no, we don't, because all of our extra came down to go into the driver's apartment. So no, I don't think I do. Thankfully, before I left, I had a load of dishes in the dishwasher. There was a pot, a pan, a few plates, and cutlery in there. Crisis averted. Hey, Blue Jay, good to see you. Charter of Rights mention of long-term justice mainly. Yes, for sure. Hey, Ori, thanks for being here. Love your cringe face. Like, I'm not even worried about it. Everybody is probably well aware of the drama. I suspect that a lot of people that are just in the background lurking, not chatting, are here to see my reaction to it. And my reaction is, what do you want me to say? Like, we'll get into it a little bit, but like, don't hold your breath for some big friggin' reaction. Like, it's not going to happen. They got my emotions up yesterday a little bit, but the shit I've seen over the last 3 days, it'll make your skin crawl. The kind of bullshit and sneaky, underhanded, backstabbing bullshit on all sides that's going on makes me sick. So this channel is not going to play their game anymore at all. And if I lose subscribers, you guys know that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to hear your thoughts. I'm here to brainstorm, try to figure out what could have happened to Jack and Lilly. That's it. And nobody, and I mean nobody, right now is looking for Jack and Lilly. Nobody. And I am not even going to say, oh, this person or with that. No, nobody is looking for Jack and Lilly right now. But we, as a community, are going to get back to business. Is it supposed to warm up in Alberta this week? Good, because you know what? I can't. Why would you mention those in a missing persons case? Right. I agree with you, 100%. 100%. And I mean, I'm pretty sure, like I said it, like over and over and over again, almost like a broken record, that unless the children wandered into the woods and have just been missed by 150 searchers the first time for 6 days, 75 searchers for 3 days, 10 days later, please bring me home. All of you wonderful people have taken time out of your lives to go out and search for them. Use your drones, use your technology, use your minds to go and search all these areas. Unless they've been completely missed and not a shred of evidence found since, that is the only way that this is not criminal. I don't care if Malaya walked her kids out herself. It's still criminal at this point. The resources used to date, the man hours spended to date, the cadaver dogs, everything that has come of this investigation, whether or not a stranger took them or a family member took them, whether they're safe and sound and being tucked into their beds in Nova Scotia or New Brunswick or wherever, it's criminal at this point. But they keep calling it a Missing Persons Act investigation. Hey, Eddie B. Good to see you. Still saying hi. Jesus. Get me on rant. Stop using TV. I heard that YouTube is going to get rid of phones for YouTube because everyone is using TV. Interesting. I use both. The deep freeze, that sucks, especially in the Maritimes, that cold Atlantic air anyways. Yeah. I am so far behind. Oh, Mr. Fixit. I'm good. See ya. And you hear echo. You shouldn't. Is my sound shitty? This is a large place again, but I shouldn't hear an echo. Anyways, no, there's not. It's the Globe and Mail. Hey, Lori Green, good to see you. American Justice's channel is American_Justice. It's always nice when I can catch you live. I appreciate you being here, Deborah. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Good to see you. Violet boy, you know how I love to see you mingling. Nurse, good to see you. All right. I think I caught everybody. I think. Oh, true crime for me. Good to see you. Okay, so I know I've got some names in here that are new, and that's fine. I want to tell everybody, explore that. Oh, GGG, are you really out of the loop? Interesting. Dodie? Hi. Anyways, for those old and new that are here, it's great to see you. I really appreciate it. Okay, just so everybody knows, if you're new here, if you're a troll, if you're just here to harass and whatever, you're not going to affect me. So you can say what you want in my chat. I don't care. If you say it nicely, you can say I'm an idiot. Just find a nice way to say it. I don't care. However, I'm not playing these games with anybody anymore. I never, ever wanted to have to block people from my channel. But I literally have my YouTube screen up right here, and I have the ability to go ahead and block. So no more timeouts. Very few deleted comments unless they're ignorant. But I've asked my mods not to time anybody out. And it's not even going to happen later. It's going to happen in real time. You will be blocked. You can still watch, but you just won't be able to chat. So you can be an adult about it. Say things nicely, call me an idiot all you want, but do it in a kind way, or you're not going to be able to chat. And then you're not going to be able to contribute. So if you're here for that reason, fill your boots. Fill your boots. I don't care. Her CMP working towards, yes. Live and miss anything? I don't know what you mean. So can you guys tell me in chat what you would like me to address? Because all of it is bullshit. Every last ounce of it is bullshit. I struggle with what to cover and what to talk about and what not to, because I believe it should be addressed, but my thoughts are not what people think they are. And I do want to show something because it came to my attention. I'm just losing my mind. I love that, Dodie. I'm glad that you said it in such a nice way. Hey, Snarky Pants. Basic old broad. I love that you've changed your name. That's hilarious. It's all good. And like I said, I don't care. The lurkers, the trolls, whatever. You're good. You can come in here. You can say what you want. Just say it respectfully. That's all I ask. I don't care. Should be a criminal for neglect at least. Absolutely. I agree. Neglect for sure. Obstruction at this point. Absolutely. The resources that are being spent on looking for Jack and Lilly it's impressive. And if we don't think that the RCMP are working the case, I think we're just, I think that's wrong. I think they are working the case. However, do I think they've done everything right? No. But I'm not a cop. I don't even play one on YouTube. It's just a bigger space, okay? Just, if I'm echoing, I'm sorry. Hey, why has Durwood changed his chun after his son came out speaking about his truthful dad? Is chun a Australian lingo? What does that mean? Sorry, my messenger shut off. I need to reopen it. No, I'm not. Belinda did an interview. Is that what's being sent? I really don't care. Basic old broad. Thank you. That is very nice of you. Very generous. Thank you. I need to redo my live from last night due to some BS. I didn't get to see it. I apologize. I think the kids are past the search line because they went missing long before the parents say they were. I agree. Hey, Damien. Get a hold of him because you have good perspective and have attention to detail. Even get a hold of Charmaine to put you in contact with me. Okay. I want to show something that was brought to my attention today. And are you talking to me, Dodie? Every time I try to find American justice, it means that you have to pay for it. That's odd. That's definitely not Melissa. 100%. I hate looking back and feeling regret on getting caught up saying stupid stuff. There's no judgment here. Joyce, good to see you. Oh man, Mr. Fix-It, would you like to come up with me? I will pull up a map and you can help me. I suck at map time. I would love to have time to be able to go in and figure out how to do map time with you guys. But it's just like I could pull it up, but I get lost. I'm Gen X, I'm old school. Give me a paper map or an atlas, I'm gold. But Durwood still after Daniel. Anyone hear any more on it? I mean, going after Daniel? You mean on social media? Again, this is all bullshit. Every ounce of it is bullshit, and it's taking away from all that matters. You feel bad for me. My God, don't feel bad for me. Like, sometimes I blindly jump into things thinking that I'm helping, but I'm a big girl, and I own my shit. I do. 100%. I mean, it does take a lot to get one over on me, and I don't feel like anyone got anything over on me. I truly don't, if we're being real. However, I don't mind helping, and sometimes helping puts you in bad situations. And I feel like over the last couple of days, I was possibly inadvertently manipulated into a situation I had no business being part of. If they wanted to get rid of Chrissy that badly, they should have done it on their own. There was no reason for things to go the way it did. No reason for it whatsoever. Who is still claiming? I think it's not a matter of claiming that they're not working the case at all. I think some people have concerns that they're not competent, maybe experienced, lots of cuts to resources. There was actually a video sent to me the other day, and it actually pissed me off to begin with because the fella's name, or he was calling the children Campbell, the Campbell case, Jack and Lilly Campbell. And I'm like, you don't even know what you're talking about, obviously. But his guest did. So I will be playing that video here in a little bit. I think it's a little harsh towards the RCMP, but I do feel like it's fair and it's warranted. And I don't think that it's got a whole lot of traction. So I'm gonna play it, and you guys are just gonna, do what I did, get angry, but then overlook the fact that the host doesn't know the case that they're talking about. Have you tried to contact Cindy to hear what she knows about the case and what she can tell us about Malaya? Yes. Yes. Yes, I have. And no, she has not responded. Literally one person in the history of this case, other than their family, has gotten any kind of response from Cindy, and that was a third-hand response. So they're not talking. Jerlyn, good to see you. Oh, so I'm just looking for what you guys want to hear about. As far as it goes with the drama, I know my name was brought into it. I've been made aware that Chrissy has been accusing me of behind closed doors in private. She's not slandering me in that way, but she's been accusing me of working with a fake profile by the name of Brad Turner and Christine Enrig to destroy them. A YouTube channel was brought to my attention today, and one of their videos actually has my name on it, insinuating that I could be Brad Turner. And I mean, I would just beg to ask the question, like, do you guys think that Brad has the kids? Is that what your point is? Is that why it matters so much to you who Brad Turner is? Do you think you're going to find Jack and Lilly by finding out who Brad Turner is? Is that your big plan? Is that how you're going to get the reward? Is that what you're after? The reward? I don't know. Seems so. Make me sick. I tell you, the stuff I've seen in the last few days could make your skin crawl. Snakes in the grass. All of them. And blindly, like I truly think that they think they're helping. They're going to solve the case. Ridiculous. Derwin changes his lies like he changes underwear. Yeah. But so did Daniel, and so does Jamie. Give me an example of one person that hasn't lied in this case. One. You can't. You can't. We could do that. We could do that. I want to show my thing first because, like I said, that channel, that new channel that came up, I'm not going to promote it. I've got the name of the channel blocked out. I could play the video. I recorded it so that I didn't have to give them any more views than the one that it took for me to get, the recording, because I'll need it. If they don't back up off me, I know what criminal harassment is. I am not stupid, unlike some people. Not mentioning any names. There it is. All right, here we go. And literally, this is just one screenshot. There are other names that they have on there. I am not the only one. This is brilliant, though. Let's get rid of the comment. This is part of a video on YouTube, a new channel. Who is Brad Turner actually? There are at least a dozen people who have been threatened by this fake account. She first come to light on May 3rd, 2025, and has been hiding behind so many fake profiles and really hurting people on a personal level in and outside of this case. Let's end all the hate and sabotage now. And you guys can see down here, here's my name. Couldn't even fucking spell it right. That's the level that we're dealing with here. I know who you are. I know whose channel this is. Back up off me. I've been telling you that for weeks. Back up off of me. You got bigger fish to fry. Sick of it. Now, like I said, I won't be promoting that channel. Let's end all the hate by creating a YouTube channel to create more hate. Sounds reasonable to me. Chrissy is a private investigator. She has respectfully stepped down from her position with Daly and the lawyers' law firm. Whose dog? That's mine. His name is Harley. He'll want to come in here in a few minutes and he'll be roaming around. He's loving life. All right. Gee, past few days I had to reset. So frustrating with dickhead drama. My sadness turned to anger. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, like yesterday, it took us, I don't even know. So we left Alberta time 4 a.m. We didn't get here till 3 p.m. BC time, which is an hour behind. So it was like an 11-hour drive. It was a long day. And then the night before, I did not sleep. Yeah, because of this bullshit. However, I had a plan. I let my fatigue and my rage take over, and I was airing everything. I was going to show my screenshots. I was going to bring up conversations on Messenger, and I was going to scroll through. I was going to out everybody. I was going to pull up DT's live. I had plans. But as long as I can distract myself long enough to think rationally about stuff, I'll never stoop. And if I do, it's momentarily. I decided that is not going to help anything at all. It's just going to fuel this fire, and I won't do it. I won't do it. I believe the kids are alive, and I have my own opinion why. I just won't mention names or reasons because I don't want to sound judgmental. Fair. Everybody's allowed to have an opinion, but why are we accusing anybody of anything? Were you there? If you're so sure, how are you smarter than the RCMP? I mean, it's possible that there are people smarter than the RCMP, absolutely. Fact is, we don't know what they know. So to assume because of bullshit you've seen online that you know exactly what happened is just foolish. To me, in my opinion. Did you read the... No, I didn't. It was sent to me a couple of times. Lori, of course she did. She's behind this whole fucking mess. She needs to go too. Don't know what you're talking about. Is that from dispersing the fog? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And I know it's old. It's not great coverage, but I think the conversation about the RCMP is valid. I do. And I really don't think there's a lot of people that have seen it. So I just, you know what I mean? Like, I want to play it. Thank you, Charmaine. You can't do more than that if she doesn't want to talk. Right. Right. All I did was ask. Confused? Join the club. We need t-shirts. Sailor, write that down. You mean what? Am I that behind? I don't even know. I hate when I get on those rants. My niece works with Cindy. She's told them from the start that she's not going to talk about it. Watching what Daniel and Janie, and I got no pity for them, don't get me wrong, but watching what they've gone through, I don't blame them. Apparently. Yeah. So, I mean, what do you do? What am I supposed to do with that? For me, if I was a private investigator and I was like surrounded with so much drama and bullshit, and I had the need to go on with these fake profiles and just kind of save my own credibility, and if all of it could be put to rest by showing my license, I would show my license. So I don't feel sorry for her. I don't understand why it's so important that we see it, but I don't feel sorry for her. I really don't. Yet she tells Christine she's Brad and 15 other profiles. Who? Me? She tells Christine she's Brad and 15. Oh. I'm picking up what you're laying down. And I mean, another thing too, and I don't understand it. And full transparency, I've gone ahead and blocked Aileen. I'm like way up to here. I'm over it. But to have the quick react as a lawyer to post a cease and desist on a Facebook comment thread. I was traveling through the mountains, through Jasper National Park when I saw that. I had the shittiest phone service ever. And it took me 2.5 seconds to Google search whether or not that was legally binding. Because I'm not a lawyer. I shouldn't know that shit. But 2.5 seconds is how long it took me to find out that that doesn't matter. It's beyond infuriating. But then on the other side, you've got Cookie Monster posting a letter addressed to Daleen Thomas, the lawyer, telling her how terrible it looks for a lawyer to be commenting on Facebook groups. The fake profile claiming to be a lawyer is posting on Facebook groups. What the fuck is going on? Like, what? How? Well, like I said, the covert group was Shar with the nicknames? Who? No. Brad Turner? No, that's the other side. That's the anti-Brad Turners. That's the conquerors of evil. And that's not what their group's name is called. I'm not going to out them. Enough people have outed them. I'm not doing. Do you know who they are? Well, then tell everybody else to stop blaming me, because I won't get into how I got involved, but I'm not here to drag anybody into the mud where they left me. All right? So I'm beyond pissed. I don't give a shit. I'm here to talk about Jack and Lilly. I'm here to talk about a little bit better things than Brad Turner, Daleen, Chrissy. Bullshit. Not one of them are looking for the kids, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. Not one of them. Robin, you didn't need to do that. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Thank you. We'll do a members live one day. I want to have something worth your time and money. You go in to become a YouTube member, and what am I going to do? Do a YouTube live and be like, let's talk more about Jack and Lilly? Not that they're not worth it, but none of that should be behind a paywall. So we need to find fun ideas, reasons to become a member. You know what I mean? Just doesn't make sense to, I don't know. They all are 10. They push me to my limit, and I know the law. I know my rights. I know what I am and am not allowed to do, and I'm behind my limit. So they're going to back up off me, or I will fight back, and it's not going to happen on YouTube. They all should be ashamed of it. They absolutely should. Man, why did that get me so worked up? All of these sick and cruel games over too beautiful, but it's not over them. It's got nothing to do with Jack and Lilly. That's the problem. That's the problem. That is the problem. The beginning and the end of the problem. Anything new on the case, please? No. The drama is outrageous. I really appreciate everyone trying to help in this and other cases. Charmaine is one of... Thank you, Damien. Thank you. Just to think that this one person who I considered a friend could think that I had that in me is... I mean, thank you for showing me your true colors. Cynthia, thank you so much for being here. I don't think I've seen your name before. If I have, I'm sorry. Menopause brain, it's a thing. But you missed nothing. If you missed it, count yourself lucky. We're moving on here in a minute. Hey, Carla. You piss off a redhead Taurus. It's not a good idea. Thank you, Shannon. You don't have a clue, CJ? I'm so happy for you. You have no idea. So happy for you that you don't know what's going on. Lindsay, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we can talk later, but I mean, between training my mods and, you know, whatever, we can talk whenever you want. Support with Stepa. Oh, Francis, I hope you're doing better. Thank you so much for saying that, but you know, it is what it is, but I hope you're feeling better. It's terrible to you. Yeah. But again, I'm glad you know I'm not. Tell your mother's team that I'm not. Sick of it. And how all that went down. If anybody, sorry, not anybody, because I am not dragging anybody into the mud. If anybody involved Chelsea wants to know how I got dragged into that and some of the shit that I've seen, reach out. No, Brad is a female. The thing is, creators are turning on each other. At the end of the day, DT believes Daniel, so be it. And him calling other creators' name, in all honesty, they're done the same to him. It's all pathetic. Agree and disagree. I don't entertain DT. I don't. He sent a message to Sunny that basically said for her and her sidekick, when I had had my own channel for a couple of months, stay out of his chat. And I was like, I really wanted to just go into his chat to let him know that I don't go in his chat. The only reason I was in his chat that night is because I was actually in Daphne's chat. But I mean, that's besides the point. I usually don't entertain DT. But we are not the problem, okay? When you're the one that's entertaining somebody on a live stream who's not been consistent and will not clear up any inconsistencies, you're part of the problem. And then to say, Daniel and I tried to tell you all that you're impeding an investigation. Oh, well, as long as you and Daniel Martel tell us that, we should have listened then. I guess that's all the credibility we need. Like, give me a fucking break, right? And then I didn't watch it, but I heard through the grapevine that an article was being read and the word resolved came up. Like, the police think that they're going to resolve this. And that guy thinks it said resolved. Like, they're going to solve it again. Like, what the fuck are we dealing with in this case? It is mind-boggling. Like I said, I was going to rip into everybody, but I'm not doing it. I don't want to do it. And yeah, I'm worked up. I'm worked up because I don't want to do this. I agree with you, Charmaine. Daniel and the others did go through hell. I felt this all along. At least he was out there and he talked. And when he stopped, look at the outpouring of bullshit that we've gotten in replacement, right? The devil, at least when Daniel was talking, we knew what we were getting, right? Now everybody's against everybody and everybody's a troll and everybody's got a fake fucking profile. Even the Kents of the world has fake fucking profiles. It's ridiculous. We're looking for two small children. Grow up. God. Unless it's Shar talking about other creators, what's happening? What's happening? I was slapping back about the DT thing, but I don't want to talk about him. I don't entertain him. I don't do that stuff. He wasn't a guest. They have been doing that podcast for about a year and were regulars on nighttime podcasts since the massacre. What did I do? What did I say? What did I say? I was actually told this is good. I was told that I'm being used this way because I'm too mild. What does that even mean? That I'm too nice? I'm nice and I'm respectful, so that means you can manipulate me? I got news for you. You can't manipulate me. Just because I talk to people doesn't mean they're manipulating me. I am not stupid. I'm not. You cannot get one past me. And if you do, it's shame on me. It'll never happen again. It is. Such a beautiful, it's my favorite drive. It's my favorite part of the drive because I shit you not, once you get into Jasper, you get cell phone service like maybe twice for a minute at a time. Not only that, like your satellite cuts out. So you don't have radio, you don't radio, whatever. You don't have music, you don't have anything unless you're using your cell phone. And I don't. So when I drive through there, silence. It's such a great place to be and think. It's it's beautiful. Izzy, good to see you. For the updates, I very rarely give updates. I'm literally just looking for my chatters' thoughts and ideas. That's what I want on this channel. Because together we can brainstorm a lot better. I think Facebook groups should be disbanded. They're the dumpster fire of the universe in every case. Give me an example of where useful information came out of anything on Facebook. I know I'm not going to solve this case. That's not what I'm here for. First problem was posting it all over Facebook. That's what they do. And I mean, each to their own. That's just that's their vibe. That's how they want to contribute to the case. Who cares? That doesn't mean we need to engage with it. If they're talking about you, block them. And I mean, stand by what you say or don't say it. I don't understand what the big secret is with everybody. If you can't stand by what you say, why do you say it? I don't know. Shenanigans, thank you. Chaos is what they want. Yeah. Just give me 2 secs, guys, okay? Harley's knocking, so you'll see him. Just give me 2 secs. Okay, just for the record, like the other day, I know there's been chatter and there's been wonder, like, why did I remove that live stream the other day? And I'll tell you right now, like, I have chronic kidney disease. And then because I was so busy between work and like Ian's stuff and my own stuff, I did forget to take my medication for a few days. So I was feeling like really kind of groggy and like really bad. And then the day before that live stream, I woke up and like I was like it was bad. Like I was puffy. I couldn't remember shit. It was terrible. I went to the doctor. You know, I took medication. I started feeling on the mend, and I thought I felt really obligated to do a live stream that day. But you could tell how tired I was, how tired I was, and the things that I said that I didn't want to say. It wasn't misinformation or anything like that. It was more about sharing my opinions on certain things. To me, aren't relevant to share with you guys because I don't want anybody thinking that I know more than anybody else just because I have a different opinion than others. And you know what, I don't want to send the wrong message. And with how tired I was and some of the things that I had said that I never wanted to say, I couldn't stand behind what I put out in public. And that's it. I'm not protecting anybody. I will defend my friends who are in the right. My friends who do things that I don't agree with, I won't defend them if they're in the wrong. But if I feel strongly enough about it, I will talk to them in private about it. But I've come to accept that people are who they are. And if you're kind to me, I will be kind to you. And if you're a friend to me, I will be a friend to you. That doesn't mean that I agree with everything that people do and say. And Just because I'm friends with somebody doesn't mean that I'm protecting them. Or just because I talk to somebody doesn't mean that I'm friends with them or willing to protect them. You guys see Harley? I'll get rid of this so you can see. Hello, Harley. He's loving life, just saying it. Hercules, you betcha. We've done so much good for this case. I can't wrap my head. Yeah. How quickly we forget, right? And I'm not giving anybody shit, and I'm not slighting anybody, but who else built a bench and had it shipped across the country? Who else? Nobody. And that's fine. But I did, because I care. And who donated over $700 and something for kids for Christmas? That was us, because I care. And if I didn't care, I wouldn't be out attacking people. I wouldn't be having fake. I have a fake profile now, and I'll tell you why I have a fake profile, because it's not even a fake profile. It's my other. I was doing payroll for Ian, and I was on his account, and I jumped on a YouTube chat, and it was funny. So I went on my own business one, and I changed the handle, and that now is my troll account. I think before that, Melissa's Live, I didn't have any other accounts. And I don't, and I wouldn't. I would never do that. Because I care. And everybody else is so fucking jaded and lost. It's hard to see that they care at this point because of the things they choose to spend their time on. Don't mention other creators. There's other people mentioning other creators. I would be very concerned to have this lawyer as to post on Facebook. That's a no-no. Yeah. And a lawyer knows that. But the reaction is it just shows you how jaded even the professionals have become. To make you sick. But the RCMP being quiet, tight-lipped, they may have something the killer or killers only know. That's very possible. That's very possible. They do that, but I think that if they had a suspect in mind, I mean, let's be real. We're in Canada, right? We're not going to hear about anything until charges are laid. They're not. They don't give a shit what the public think, which is a shame because it's an American case, but the Idaho 4 case, there was so much misinformation and people being accused, and but once the investigations, once they cleared these people, they came out and said that they've cleared these people. And that helps steer social media in different directions. I don't understand it. They have to have media relations in Canada for the RCMP. They might think there might be an easy way to dispel some of this bullshit. And if the kids are missing, like if they're missing, wouldn't the RCMP be pushing the family to engage with the public, with posters, with anything to keep people's attention on looking for the kids elsewhere? I can't wrap my head around this whole thing. But like the article said, long-term justice, right? So they believe a crime has occurred. That was clear to me. But it also occurred to me that they have very little to go on. But I think as long as people like Ninchi and Hunter S. True Crime and Mike, they put out these shorter videos and they find this shit that they talk about. I think as long as people keep doing that, still going to garner tips. And as long as tips are going into the RCMP and nowhere else, then the case won't go cold. As long as there's new tips going in, the case won't go cold. And that's what I want to try to prevent by talking about them all the time. You know? Stop the case from going cold. Holy smokes. Shh. Do you hear him? He's scratching his ear and he's loving it. Charmaine, is it true, because I read it on Facebook, Lily and Jack Sullivan uncensored chat, that Darlene Thomas had ordered Christine Ingrig a cease and desist? It is true that the lawyer, Darlene Thomas, made a comment on Christine Inrig's post about Chrissy. I don't even know what the post said. Was she fired? Stepped down? I don't know. But she did post a cease and desist as a comment. That is true. Does anybody here think that I've been slandering anybody here today? Like real, unlawful slandering? Because I don't quite think that I've said, in my opinion, because I'm pretty sure everything that I said is fact. Seems like if you don't go with the most popular theory, people will try to sabotage you and bring you down to their level, and they do. Like I said, I jumped in the fire thinking that I was helping somebody that I want to be able to help. Fool me once. It is embarrassing. I can't say for sure that I'm embarrassed. I feel some sort of way about it. I do. I don't think embarrassment is the right way. You have to allow it to be. If you don't laugh, you're gonna rage. And I ain't laughing. I'm new here following the case since it hit. Sorry. Going through, sounds like they're trying to silence you. I don't know what for. I mean, I kind of sort of get it because I keep calling them out on their bullshit. But, like, I'm not in a race for a reward. Like, I now firmly believe the others are. Sorry, not sorry. People need to pay attention to exactly when and where all of the nonsense and the games and the social media trash started, when she was routine. I'm not going to read comments that directly slander anybody, okay? Just heads up. What is this really about, as it seems Jack and Lilly are lost in it all? It is. It is. Who's Brad Turner? It ain't me. You're not the problems, they're throwing the mud, which shows their character. You are 100% better. Gail, thank you. That is so kind. Damien, what the heck? Thank you. Gosh, you're making it impossible for me not to do a members only live. All right, you guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I had my camera off. I mean, I really do appreciate. I do appreciate you guys, your support. I do, but that's not why I'm airing it out. I'm airing it out for all the people that are watching who are just drooling for my response. Give them what they're asking for, I guess, but just know that, like, I don't even know what the fuck to say. I don't know. Yeah, since COVID. I ain't scared to say it. COVID. Shannon, thank you. Thank you very much. I think supporting your content is a valid reason for those who can to become members. Thank you. Don't care about Brad Turner, Daleen, or Chrissy. Stay strong. We've got this. Becoming a member is nothing. Zero. Thank you. It means a lot. It does. Mac, thank you for being here. Hello, Shar Mods Chat. Don't let them upset you. People like drama even when it's not there. They've created it, and that is what this case is all about. It's the drama. I don't even, and they're using Jack and Lilly as an excuse to do what they're doing. It's pathetic. Grown-ups. April, thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. I absolutely will. Like I said, they can stop or look around and find out. Hey, Wolf. Over 7 months and nothing. I'm sorry, but it makes me mad just find these two people. And people like Damien, local people who go out and searching, those are the people that might find Jack and Lilly. We're not going to find it behind our keyboards or watching our phone, looking at maps. We're not going to find them. Breaking news. It's not going to happen. Our role here is to keep their names relevant, to keep the case going. Maybe to find something that's going to bring in tips. Do our best to stop it from getting cold. But I'm not going to solve the case, you guys. And I'm not looking to. Everybody see Don't Fuck with Cats? Those YouTubers? That ain't me. Justin might find something. Maybe. But I'll tell you, Daniel's never going to admit to anything. So to me, it doesn't matter how much pressure you put on him. You've got Durwood. So you've got Janie saying one thing to Durwood and Belinda, and then changing her story. Or sorry, two things, and then changing her story. And then like denying she ever said it. Which if it was just Durwood, I'd be like, okay, maybe it's a lie. But when Belinda said it, she had no reason to lie. None. So I believe it. I believe Janie said those things. Absolutely. Filling in potholes and heard somebody shush the kids. Those two things. I believe Janie told Belinda that. But now Janie says she never said that. And now she was ready for a pool, not potholes. So you've got that aspect. And then you've got Daniel and his inconsistencies. And you've got Durwood and his absolute bullshit nonstop. I said I wasn't going to do this, and I don't want to do this. But I'm just saying, these people are never going to admit anything. They can't even admit when they're inconsistent or changing their stories. They're never going to admit anything, no matter how much pressure you put on them. We're still going to look at it. We're still going to, evaluate and talk about it and replay it and rehash it. We're still going to do all that. But it's just to keep the kids' names in the YouTube world, not even in the media. I said I wasn't going to do this, you guys. Here I am. Fucking ranting. Jane, thank you. You guys are so nice. Wow. Today. Thank you so much. Oh. The hullabaloo they are creating is working. It's stealing people's time, emotion, and focus. Yes, it is. That's what they're trying to do, and I don't understand it. Guess we can do a weather update. Cloudy with a chance of sadness, cold with a touch of sarcasm. Who, Charmaine? Who, what? Absolutely. What happened? Post-betrayal syndrome sucks. You were strong. I feel like there's a reason why I'm so skeptical of everything and everybody. By nature, Sonny used to make fun of me about it. Because it didn't matter what it was behind the scenes, I would say I call bullshit. 100%. It didn't matter who it was, what it was. I was like, give me proof. But it's for a reason, so it is what it is. Mean Girls is so 90s. It's funny, is Mrs. L in here? She used to refer to me and Sonny as Mean Girls. I giggled. So then what is it, Charmaine, if it's not about Jack and Lilly? It's an internal problem with the family members and the people they choose to surround themselves with. Absolutely, on both sides. Kent. I'm surprised to see you here. You guys that you haven't heard, count yourselves lucky. I am very happy for you. No, wasn't on the DT show. No. Thanks, guys. But here we are again. We're just going through fucking drama. We're not talking about Jack and Lilly. And I mean, I have to show this video soon. I've got a phone call coming up here. If there's any way I can, not. Where the fuck did I put that video? If there's any way that I can not, like, end the stream. I mean, it. I had that video. Remember, I was going to play it. Oh, there it is. I found it. I want to say 13:10 was the timestamp I was given when I first started watching this. And it is a few months old. And you have to, I'm not telling you to forgive the guy, but just know that I saw it too. I wasn't impressed either. But it's not about the guy, the host, it's about the guest, right? Lee, thank you so much. That's very, very. Just looking at your picture, that's genuine. Thank you so much. Thank you. A little worked up, Chelsea. Let's talk tomorrow. There are so many people who have inserted themselves in this case by pretending to help, but just creating lies and drama. I don't understand. Thank you for being here, by the way. I've missed you. Hey, House. You need to shut up, is what I need to do. You need to shut up. You're not a sidekick? It doesn't bother me. None of it bothers me. It really doesn't. It's hard to offend me, and it's impossible to manipulate me. Sometimes my strong desire to help sometimes gets in the way of my better judgment, and I will own that. Hey, I don't know what I'm allowed to call you, but hi. This question to DM about whether the gate was open, there were holes in the fence, shows us. Oh, trust me, I have plenty more than that to corroborate my claims on him. So, moving on. Oh, look, late as normal, as there's always daytime wood chores for warmth. I wish some of the drama can be explained as, in my opinion, it makes folks want to step away. Which slows words. Insightful, absolutely. Sure, whatever you say. Like I said, I'm not I'm not entertaining any of you anymore. I'm not. Like, if you're going to be here, be decent. Otherwise, go away. I don't have the patience for you guys anymore. None of you. I want to say hi to everybody, but I just don't have the time. I got this friggin' phone call coming up. It's a very important phone call. And I'm going to start playing this. I don't know if I should just play it when it starts. I don't know. Let's try Golden. Ooh, Golden's beautiful. I love it there. You have never seen me say anything other than under the Kent Corbett profile. So, is that going to help you find the kids? Get the reward? Like I said, don't start nothing that won't be none. Canada is a beautiful place. It absolutely is. I appreciate all the support. I really do. I really do. I'm so far behind. What the fuck? Before I found Sunny and you on YouTube, I was in those Facebook chat groups. Yeah. I was doing both. I was on with Sunny, and I was in the Facebook chat groups. I'd bounce your head off a brick wall. It would be a better time. Oh, Julie, thank you. That's pounds. So that's like $5. Thanks, man. That's really nice of you. Thank you. Okay, so the drama is disgusting. It makes you not want to be involved. It makes you scared to speak out if you have an opinion. This space is for you then, because you can come in here and have whatever opinion you want. And I've got many opinions. I still believe that the kids were taken, possibly by a stranger. And next live stream, let's talk about that a little bit more. I've already wasted too much time getting into the drama, which I didn't want to do today, but I did it anyway. Whatever. And it's very unpopular theory, 100% unpopular theory. And I have no evidence to support that other than the kid's scent being lost at the end of the driveway. But I still think we could talk about it. And other people outside of here can make fun of me for what I think. They can. You can accuse me of being a Daniel supporter all you want, but I'm not. I think that there are charges to be laid. I do. But these are my ideas, and this is my channel, and you are my chatters. I own you. Do you remember that one? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But do you remember that one in Justin's live stream the other night? Some weirdo saying that he owns, or they own everybody? That was bizarre. But my point is, y'all welcome to come here to this community, put your thoughts in the chat, and we're going to talk about all the ideas. Because brainstorming is going to garner more tips, and the more tips, the less chance the case has to be to go cold. Just my thoughts. Distract, distract, distract. Lone wolf in the dark. I don't know whether or not to call you out, but I know who you are. Fuck it. Delene, get out. Somebody get her out of here before I lose my fucking mind. Oh my god. Where'd you go? Sorry, because I had the other video up. I had to fucking, you know. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, and there's my phone call. You're lucky. I'm gonna play the video. Give me a minute.
get to a few stories here. Where do you want to start? We want to start maybe with the Jack and Lilly Campbell update. This was a story, of course, that's been ongoing in Nova Scotia the last number of months. We had it's a kind of a weird situation in that we hear that there's hundreds of videos being sent to the police and hundreds of statements and updates being given. On the other hand, we hear very little from the police about anything that's resulted from any of these videos. What's your sense of what's going on there, Paul?
Well, there was an article the other day. One of the CTV, one of their police experts, an ex-policeman, coming on saying he wrote a piece saying, "Oh, trust the RCMP. They're getting to the bottom of it. The fact that they're not saying anything doesn't mean anything. It shouldn't be taken the wrong way because they're diligently working behind the scenes. I can assure you that they will get things done." Then those of us who have dealt with the RCMP have seen this before, where there's something going on behind the scenes. Usually they're fumbling around. It's not assured they're going to get to the end. And it makes you ask questions about who's in charge, who was it, what was their background. I mean, one of the things that came up while on my trip out west, quite surprising. I was meeting with various people, and the name of Staff Sergeant Rob McCammon came up. And he's the guy in charge of major crimes and behavioral sciences in Nova Scotia, I think, or the acting guy in charge, as is often the case with the RCMP. They don't appoint anyone; they just have them acting for 6 years. McCammon's previous experience, as far as I can tell, is that he was involved in national security federal policing. He was involved apparently in the Cameron Ortis case.
Oh,
Cameron Ortis was, if you didn't know, was like the number 4 guy in the RCMP who was arrested in 2019 on selling information to criminals about phones and access to the encrypted technology. He was eventually last year sentenced to 14 years in prison and is currently residing in William Head, sort of the plush resort prison outside Victoria. Then McCammon goes from there to being in charge of some on the ground policing. Is this guy the right guy for the job? It's a reasonable question to ask in the RCMP, because people are moved from one job to another with no experience or background, only because of their rank and seniority. And so you don't have this sort of meritocracy. You just have people who've been there getting jobs. And so, like, looking at the way this case has been handled, I think it's reasonable to ask if the people who are in charge were actually qualified to be there. I mean, it's reasonable.
Given what I remember of the Cameron Ortis case, and I remember at the time thinking this guy should not be convicted. This doesn't look right. I'm glad to hear he's in a good prison if that's the case. So it's not even clear that situation was handled properly, or that is where this guy's expertise would lie, if anywhere. But yeah, this Jack and Lilly Campbell disappearance has drawn a lot of questions. The latest information is that the RCMP have brought in these dogs. I don't know if they're called cadaver dogs, but they're designed, I think they're trained to look for dead bodies, dead human remains, not living bodies. I guess that's a distinction in the dog world. So that's what the RCMP has done, announced this last week. I have not heard any follow-up from that. That was just the latest in the investigation.
Well, I think the interesting thing about that story too is that, well, they had to bring the cadaver dog in from outside.
British Columbia, I think, was the...
Yeah, because there's nothing here. Like, in light of what happened in the Nova Scotia massacres in 2020 and all the so-called reforms, I mean, the RCMP was under-equipped, understaffed. Many of their especially units either didn't have a helicopter, their dogs are tied up, they've got, 20-30% of their members off on long-term disability. Nothing has been really fixed. You haven't seen any sort of improvements here. And it's outrageous that they would have to bring the dog in from across the country because everyone's off sick here, basically.
Imagine having to fly in a dog. I mean, I would have thought every few detachments, every region is at least going to have a dog team to be called in an emergency situation, or, looking for a missing person or a dangerous criminal on the loose. That should be within, minutes or hours at the most.
Oh, absolutely. That's one of the reasons why the RCMP model of policing in the contract provinces outside of Ontario and Quebec doesn't really work. And especially in Nova Scotia, where everything is spread out, there's no, if you had large regional forces, the large regional forces would each have their own dog teams, and they'd be able to help each other as well. That doesn't happen here. They might say it's happening. Oh, we haven't integrated this or that, but it's really the RCMP controlling it and using their standards to dictate what happens. And it doesn't work. The Jack and Lilly Sullivan case is a good example of how lethargic the RCMP is in conducting serious investigations.
Well, we'll see what comes of this, if anything. I know, like, the media has been on this a little bit to at least ask the questions of the RCMP, like, is there any update? Is there anything new? And that's where this information arose, but hasn't been anything in the last, you'd think with something like this, you'd still get daily updates as they're being active. If there's daily activity, you'd think there'd be daily updates. I mean, what we talked about earlier of the RCMP just saying, oh, there's lots happening behind the scenes, trust us. Well, this is part of the reason why we don't, because you just won't tell us what's going on unless you're pressed on it.
Well, and it raises questions about the very first response of the RCMP. Historically, I know that most cases are screwed up because the first Mountie on the scene doesn't do what should be done. They're always looking for a way not to conduct an investigation. They're looking for the easy way out. And that's what looks like happened here. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks like the first officers on the scene didn't take it as seriously as they should have taken it. And a lot of the important fundamental work that should have been done in those first few hours wasn't done properly.
Yeah.
That's my sense of it.
Yeah. Assuming that they're just in the woods nearby and they could have been long gone in a vehicle.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we'll keep a track on that. Police investigations. Paul, first of all, small world, eh? You're out west and you're here making connections through RCMP, or maybe the RCMP is a small world crossing the country and being put in different roles in BC, Nova Scotia. I guess there's only so many RCMP jurisdictions left, but still seems like.
Well, there's a lot. There's still a lot.
Yeah.
So and amazingly, some people still love them. It's unbelievable.
Well, they might love them a little less out in BC. They had a recent deputy commissioner being arrested, David Taboul, arrested for assault while choking. You aware of that story, Paul?
Yeah, it sort of was brought to my attention. I mean, you're in BC, and then the assistant commissioner gets arrested for 3 counts of assault, in Abbotsford, BC, which is east of Vancouver. It's incredible. I mean, we don't know what happened. There's sort of a ban. We know it happened in a public place. It looks like it may be family related or something like that. But, the RCMP prides itself on talking about violence and
Sorry. I have not been able to keep up with chat. Obviously, I had a very important phone call that I knew was coming, and I had that video planned. It went a little bit longer than I thought it would, but I haven't kept up on chat. I've seen this and that here and there. But I did quickly go through my my messenger? And how? 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 Yep. We need to talk outside of this because I truly haven't. Is there a user in here called STD? And I noticed Daphne has been, her comments were being deleted, and I want to know why. Like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? I'm not entertaining any, like, insulting. Like I said, if you, I don't care who you are, if you can't be kind, be gone. And it was just brought to my attention that somebody is having a conversation about me working with Brad Turner. And that is going to be the last thing that I address. And I'm not going to tell anybody the ins and outs of it. But I talked to Brad Turner for a grand total of maybe 6 hours over 2 days. All about what I was asked to do. I was requested to do by somebody that I trusted. Now, if that is what is considered working with somebody, guilty. But for the people who think that I've been working with this fake profile for months to try to defame, slander, bully, attack, or anything else online for months, weeks, even days, get a grip. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. I mean, I don't even know what to say to you people anymore. These people who are accusing me of this have known me for months. And to think that I am that gifted and talented in duplicity, I don't know. Maybe I am. Maybe it's all me. Maybe I'm the one. Once you're blocked from a channel, you can no longer comment. And if you get blocked from a channel, usually it's because you're a douchebag. And if you've been a douchebag hardcore enough to be blocked from this channel, then you don't need to be commenting. Go away and stay gone. Watch if you want. Thanks for the view, but just go away. There are plenty of other content creators to choose from. You're not adding value. You're distracting. And Chelsea, I got your question, and no, it wasn't me. I know who it was who put it out there. But again, why the secrets? Trying to scroll to the bottom of the chat, and I'm gonna go through those super chats again, but I'm gonna end it here because this is ridiculous. I don't know if it's public or not, but I'll say it. Yeah, she does. Thanks, Mama Angie. I'm beside myself sick because you can't even fucking help yourselves but to come in here when I'm trying to just move on from it And half the people in here have no idea what's going on. Luckily. Just go away. Go get a life. Go do your job. Is that what's happening? Like, I know that there's a rift there with another channel. I get it. It's not my fight. There's plenty of that going on in every channel, I'm sure. But I don't want to hear people that are here for me. They can be here for me. I do not agree with or condone any attacking of anybody. But if you show me respect, you are welcome here. Absolutely. Give me a little bit of time to calm down because that one really pissed me off. I guess somebody's got a direct line to my trigger button now, guys. Newsflash. I guess that YouTube channel really kind of triggered me. I'm glad you agree. That's the bane of this case. And everybody is guilty of it that I can see. Is it? I'm going to apologize right here now. This live did not go as I wanted it to. I did not want to feed into the drama, but I did want to give the people what they were waiting for, give my reaction, blah, blah, blah. And then I want to move on. Like I said, I want to look into the abduction theory of either a stranger or an unknown person, maybe connected to the family. I will concede that. But I'm not stupid. I'm well aware of the inconsistencies. I'm well aware of the lies. But I'm also well aware of there's no way, in my opinion, that Daniel committed a crime and cleaned up every shred of evidence and nobody found anything. Right? I can't believe it. And it's not because, no offense, but it's not because I think Daniel's a great guy. It's not that. It's the opposite. And again, with the Malaya thing, if she took her kids and she hit her kids, what's her end goal? Nothing makes sense to me. It makes sense to me that they went out to the road. It makes sense to me that they were looking in the bedroom to see if they could get their parents' attention. And who knows if they even actually popped their head in and out, because Daniel first said Lily popped her head in and out. And then she actually said, hey, Dad, or hi, Daddy, or whatever. But then it turned into, he heard the lock rattle on the door. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to believe? Did he even see the kids that morning? Or did Lily try to get in to see if she was going to school and think, I don't want to disturb them. I'm not allowed to wake up Meadow, so I'm going to get Jack ready and we're going to go to school. Mommy needs her rest. Maybe. And maybe they went out to the road. And maybe lightning struck that day and there was a predator who saw two little kids standing there. Maybe. But it's worth looking at because nobody else is. They can have their drama. They can have their shit. They can attack Daniel. They can do whatever they want. But I just don't see it working anymore. That's all. And I'm sorry I got worked up today. Fucking embarrassing. All right, you guys, here we go. So, basic old broad, aka Snarky Pants. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you, Robin. Shenanigans, you know I love you. Thank you. Damien, that was so very generous. Thank you. Shannon, thank you. April, you're so kind. And Jane, also so very kind. Leah, thank you. And Julie, thanks so much. New member. You guys are forcing me to become a better members only person. Yeah, Lady Lex, thank you so much. Oh, Lady, I missed that. Thank you for becoming a member too. Thank you. Remember, both of you guys are for 2 months. That's, you're the OGs. McMack, thank you. I missed that. Thank you. What Willow wrote, thank you. I'm sorry I missed that in real time. And I hope everybody has a fantastic night. Let's take some time to reset. And I keep saying it, refocus, and then I get sidetracked. It's bullshit. But, you know, I have a supper to make. I have a dog to feed. I have a BC to enjoy because I don't get it for very long. I will do my best to do a live stream tomorrow, hopefully on a brighter note. And we're going to start focusing on shit that matters. And the rest of you are irrelevant. Man, I'm so happy you popped up again. Now I don't have to go looking for you. You need mental help is what you need. And you should also go take your refresher course. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Love most of you. Those who don't know, you know, go fuck yourself. Bye. And find my intro.